This girl is the ultimate perfect Generation 2 test subject. The moment she appears in front of people, she radiates a pressure like divine punishment descending from the heavens. She doesn't even need to take a single step to instantly wipe out every top-tier assassin in the room. She's the only Generation 2 mutant who survived the lab. Her extraordinary regenerative abilities bring her back from the brink after a horrific explosion. But as she walked down the road covered in blood, she caught the attention of a gang holding hostages. The gang mistook her for a witness and dragged her straight into their car. What they didn't realize was that the girl in front of them was scarier than any monster. Sitting in the back seat, unaware of what was really going on, Qingxi kept pleading on Dana's behalf, but the unruly thugs started putting their hands on Dana anyway. In the very next second, they paid a brutal price for it. Dana raised her hand and killed the gang boss instantly. Within seconds, every single enemy in the car was dead. When Qingxi came to from being knocked out, she was about to leave in a hurry, but she suddenly stopped in her tracks. She couldn't bring herself to just abandon this homeless girl out in the freezing wilderness, so Qingxi brought her back into town and called a doctor to treat Dana's wounds. But on Dana's back, the doctor found bullet holes riddling her skin. Any single one of them should have been fatal. The doctor sucked in a sharp breath and carefully began removing the bullets. But just as he was working a piece of metal free from deep in Dana's neck, something strange happened. It seemed to be some kind of limiter or restraint device. The instant it was removed, some hidden power inside Dana was fully unleashed. The doctor only turned his head for a moment, and by the time he looked back, Dana's wounds had already healed completely. So he warned Qingxi that this girl was no ordinary person, and keeping her around could bring disaster. But as Qingxi looked at the girl sleeping soundly, all she could think about was Dana saving her life back in that car. That memory made it impossible for her to turn her back on the girl. So she took Dana home and treated her like a little sister. She not only cooked a whole table of good food for Dana, but also set aside a room for her to sleep in. For the first time, Dana felt what it was like to have a home. Meanwhile, a mercenary squad made up entirely of superpowered individuals was carrying out a cleanup mission. The squad leader was a formidable woman who could dig bullets out of her own wounds with her bare hands, and her injuries healed almost instantly. She was a mutant too. Soon, she received a mysterious assignment. Her employer told her that a few days earlier, a top-tier Generation 2 mutant had escaped from a secret facility. This girl was the original prototype for every Generation 2 mutant, with abilities that were impossible to fully measure. She had to be recovered as soon as possible. To repay a debt she owed her employer, the woman accepted what looked like a simple job. What she didn't know was exactly what kind of monster she was about to face.